Get lost.
This is totally different from his last match. What kind of magic did you work on that kid?
I assure you I didn't do a thing. A sumo match can end in an instant, but it can transform a wrestler for life. They say boys grow up fast at this age, but in the ring one grows even faster. It begins with the aces, but those sparks soon spread to their teammates and become an inferno, marching towards victory. Who's to say which team burns the brightest? I'll decide that in the ring, till only one remains.
We now move to the semi-finals. On the east side, Odachi High School. On the west side, Tottori Hakuro High School.
Good luck, Dachi High!
It looks like Dachi's the favorite. I'll be damned.
Well, the crowd's gonna be in for a nasty surprise, because Hakuro's in a class of its own.
Right. They've got Shintaro Enoki with his Aikido, the bulldozer Masaomi Shutou, and Batmonk Batbair, the Mongolian wrestler. Plus the National Treasures Akihira Kano and Shido Tennoji.
I thought Tennoji's loss would have crushed their team morale a bit, but they slayed in the quarterfinals. They're still the ones to look out for, mark my words.
That's what I'm saying. Dachi's gonna get busted up.
Their team has pulled an upset before. They have Onimaru, but more than that, they've got his spirit running through them. You can't predict it, but when that power goes off, they can turn the match around in a second.
First bout. On the east side, Ozaki. West side, Enoki.
I won't pretend like we're the same or anything, but I get it.
It seems that Enoki started practicing sumo in middle school. He was in the same club as Tennoji back in Osaka. Since they're still together now, he must have followed him all these years.
I understand why you want to win. Why you have to win. It's not just for your sake. You're fighting for Tennoji too, aren't you?
Spirit!
He knows Ozaki has an edge in size, so he changed the placement of his charge.
Ozaki is at a disadvantage when it comes to technique. But he's losing in spirit too.
Captain.
Hakuro may seem pretty chill right now, but on the third day it's gonna be a different story. They'll be wild and dangerous. I don't think they're afraid of losing to us exactly, but they want a rematch with Eiga real bad, for Tennoji's sake, because they're sure that when they make it to the finals, Kuze will be right there waiting. You're not the only one who's fired up. If you have to win this match for Tennoji, then I have to win it for Ushio! This time I want to fight the first match.
Where did that come from? There's something going on we don't know about?
Do you got a hot date? Dude needs to get out of here quick.
No, I just think this is what'll fire me up the most, that's all. But if our feelings are the same, I'll just have to fight twice as hard. I won't be outdone!
He's grabbing the front of his belt! He can push him out! It's close!
He pushed back his arm. Damn, he's strong.
What do I care how big you are? I've honed this technique so I can stand shoulder to shoulder with Shido. You're nothing in comparison to him! This is my chance to pay him back for all he's done for me.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Oh, it's you, Enoki. You okay?
Whoa. Tennoji, you know who I am?
What's that? Quitting the sumo club?
I did a sumo tournament back in elementary school and really got into it, so I thought the club would be a good place for me. But there's already a ton of members here, and most of them are super good, too. I was training as hard as I could, but I'm thin as a rake. And the coach only seems to pay attention to the bigger kids.
I see. Well, if you ask me, that's a shame, because you look like you had more potential than anyone else.
You're kidding! No way! I mean, we haven't even spoken before.
But I can tell. You've trained in martial arts, haven't you? Not sumo, I mean.
Yeah, a little bit of Aikido. I wasn't anything special, though. I never told anyone. How'd he know?
You're good. I noticed when you fought, even though you're a rookie, you know how to take a hit and move your feet. You have strong wrists and a good defense, so I knew you'd practice something with grappling.
Well, thank you. But everyone in the club says I'm not really cut out for sumo. And I'm afraid I have to agree. It took me 6 months to realize it, but I just don't belong.
Some people look but don't see, and they're idiots. But you're an even bigger idiot for giving up. You won't get anywhere listening to their trash talk. The only thing that makes you stronger is what's inside of you. Why don't you pick up Aikido again? It might end up making you better at sumo. Hey, the ball's in your court. If you're that set on quitting, go ahead. But I think you like sumo a lot more than you want to admit. And let me tell you, if you keep getting stronger, you're gonna like it even more. From where I'm standing, there's nothing in the world better than sumo.
I don't know how much Shido really cared if I quit sumo or not. But one thing was clear to me. The words he spoke that day gave me the conviction to win. They filled me with strength. If I'd quit, I would have regretted it for the rest of my life. 'Cause what he said to me was right. I do love sumo, with all my heart. I've been able to make it this far by following Shido. I owe everything to him. Just like you and Hinomaru, right? But still, we're not the same. Shido has walked the path of a champion, and I've been right beside him for 5 years!
His arms are in.
They're locked.
Come at me with all the spirit you like. My sumo is strong. I won't give you an inch!
Enoki got in low. Ozaki can barely keep his feet down. He's slipping. This is bad.
You develop strong technique by facing strong opponents. The captain's practiced on his own for too long, so he hasn't had the opportunity that other competitors have. But there's an upside.
That's it, you got him!
Let's go!
His technique can evolve in an instant.
I was all on my own until this year. But now I have teammates. I have my friends to push me forward. I'll use the skills we forged together and win this!
I won't quit! Shido deserves a rematch with Kuze and he's gonna get it! I'll keep fighting till the last second! You can count on me to win tomorrow.
I can't do this alone. So thank you, Shintaro.
You'll be standing tall when this is over! I'll make sure of it!
Winner, West Side!
Yeah!
That was good, Sumo. We'll take that spirit and carry it with us to the end. Now leave the rest to us.
You really killed it out there, Enoki, and we'll do the same.
Yeah, damn straight!
I see, I see. These high school tournaments really get the blood pumping. Very impressive.
Both teams want the same thing. They're fighting for their ace out there. They have to make sure he sees the finals no matter what. Honestly, Hakuro's team has Odachi completely outclassed. But this is a battle of wills. They can still make a miracle happen.
Something wrong, Mitsuhashi?
I wonder if I'm on the wrong path. The more I practice these tricks, the more I rob my sumo of any integrity. I can't help but wonder if the team looks down on that. I mean, it doesn't make you happy, right? Hinomaru is small too, but he likes to charge head-on no matter who he faces. Are all my tricks making him look bad?
This isn't like you. You're supposed to be a man of action.
Huh? Wait, that's how you see me? As a man of action?
Of course. Kei, even if it's the opposite of my style, your approach is just as valid.
Huh? But you never sidestep or any stuff like that, Hinomaru.
Yeah, you know why? 'Cause I'm sure that if I tried to, I wouldn't be half as good as you.
Huh?
I like fighting head-on. so I'm able to pour my heart into that. If you practice what you love, you'll improve that much faster. Since sidestepping isn't my style, I haven't trained in it, so I'd never use it in a match. But these past few months, you've been working on your reverse non-stop. You should have faith in it. It's what makes you unique. Just like Yuma's strikes or Chihiro's footwork, you have your own secret weapon. No one here can compete with you when it comes to that. And the whole team is stronger for it. Be proud of yourself. You've been right there with us the whole way. And why? Because you care about the club. We're a team. We'd never look down on you.
He's gonna start with the reverse for sure.
Dachi's coming in with one loss already. They can't screw this up. If Mitsuhashi has some trick up his sleeve we haven't seen, now would be the time to use it. But still...
His opponent must know he'll be aiming for a reverse. If he sees through his strategy, the whole thing's screwed from the start.
Oh, by the way, Sanada, I saw you talking with Mitsuhashi yesterday. You giving him some pointers or something?
Huh? Nah, he just had a question for me.
Hands on the ground! Wait! Premature! Oops, false start.
By a mile? I don't think his hands even touched the ground.
Sanada, a while ago, when you did that false start on us, was it something you planned?
What if it was?
Whoa, wait! Start again!
What the hell, man?
What's he doing, Coach?
Whatever it is, it sure wasn't my idea.
Little punk at it! What's the deal?
You want to know why I did it, huh? It should be obvious. I had to because I'm weak. If I wanted to win that fight, I had to drag Ozeki down to my level first. I didn't care what people thought. I just wanted to win.
Do it right this time. You got it?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Hey! How many times you gonna pull this crap?
Shutou! It's cool, stay calm.
This is like any other match. Don't let him get under your skin. Just act normal and wait for him to make his move.
It doesn't matter what other people think, huh? You know something? I couldn't agree more.
Leaping backwards for the charge?
Uh-huh.
So you're screwing with his head, basically. Calling him out to see how he deals with it. Yeah, that sounds rock solid to me. We don't have much intel on this guy. But from what I heard, if he loses his cool, then his sumo gets hella sloppy. If you can take advantage of that, you might be able to find a way to beat him.
Will that really be enough? Even if I fought Shutou 100 times, in a regular match, I doubt I'd win even once. So, I'll transform the playing field. Match 101 will be on my terms. What would really make you mad? Something odd your opponent could do.
Well, let's see. I can think of one thing that would piss off anyone who takes sumo seriously.
Spirit!
Not giving a crap. Acting like the whole thing's just a big joke, you know?
Let's keep this between us. I don't want anyone to know what I'm planning. They'll try to stop me. I mean, if it wouldn't make them mad too, then it won't be enough to shake him up.
I know this isn't easy, Pipsqueak, but no matter what happens out there, we believe in your strength.
I've thrown away my dignity, invited nothing but contempt from the audience. I don't need sympathy. I'll drag you down to hell with me. I'll create a new kind of battle I can win.
Shutou's completely flipping out. That must have been the plan all along.
I fired the first arrow, and now, the next. There!
Right in the face! He stood his ground too!
Shutou!
If he looks away for even a second, then I'll have an opening. And I can win! I don't care how this looks. This is my secret weapon! My 3 arrows!
Whoa, Mitsuhashi got behind him!
The twerp's getting better.
What's he supposed to do now, though? That's a nice position, but he's still got a mountain to move.
You don't need any special tricks to win at this point. You build your muscles every day, practicing your stomps right behind Hinomaru. It may not seem like much, but that training gave you the only weapon you need to win this. Now drive it into your opponent straight as a spear. All you need is one little shove to send him stumbling over the rope.
Go!
Do it!
Come on!
Keep pushing!
I'm sure the gods of Sumo are frowning on me right now, but I don't give a damn what they think. They turned their backs on Hinomaru after all. I won't waste my time sucking up to them, because I'm here to win, no matter what! Go ahead and hate me if you want, all of you! This is for my team! This is for Hinomaru!
Who got it?
East side wins!
It can't be.
I'm telling
They're
you,
protesting?
I don't think it was clear enough.
After all that work? He made a miracle happen out there. You can't just erase that. I know it was close, but the ref called it, right?
A tie! Restart the bout!
Mitsuhashi. He's limping. When he fell.
I won't let you guys stop me. Leaving the ring now won't accomplish anything. As long as I'm standing, there's still some chance I can win.
Hands on the ground!
Sorry, Shrimp.
I don't care what sacrifices I have to make. I'm bringing this team a win.
Spirit!
You can't jump anymore.
I'm on this team, and when we promised we'd be the best in Japan, that includes me. After I get a win and help us go to nationals, you'll thank me.
Bout over! West side wins!
That's 2 losses for Odachi. It's do or die now. And their next opponent's brutal. Akihira Kano, aka National Treasure Okanehira, at Hakuro. He's second only to Tennoji.
And since Tennoji's the strongest high schooler in the nation, that speaks pretty well for Kano.
You don't look too happy for someone who just won. That turn, that clap, and that leap were all pretty solid. He must have trained hard to pull that off. But his love for sumo didn't amount to much, did it? He lost, so it's all for nothing. You don't get a trophy for working hard, you get a trophy for winning. That means whatever path the winner took to get to the ring was the right one in the end. You won the match. I think you have the right to celebrate that.
Third bout, on the east side, Kunisaki. On the west side, Kano.
I let you down. I'm sorry.
You still can't win a fight even after all that careful planning, huh?
Save it for later.
You know, I got sharp ears, so I heard your little speech over there. And yeah, you got one thing right. Fighting is about proving that your way is right and your opponent's is dead wrong. Half-Pint trained his ass off to win that fight, but he still couldn't swing it. In fact, he's never taken a match, not one. If you're talking about results, he might as well have just stayed home today. But me, I've seen how hard he trained to get this far. So I'm gonna tell you right now, his work wasn't for nothing, and I won't let anyone say it was. You taught me something important, kid. When I saw you out there, it got me thinking. If I was a rookie and that was me, would I have been willing to throw everything away for my team? Would I have had the guts to try to pull one over on the best in Japan? Winning comes as easy as breathing for me. I never saw it from your perspective. But today, you showed me that a real badass goes all out no matter the cost. And now I understand the weight of a single victory. Dachi High's on the ropes, but we're not giving up. We're not letting his hard work go to waste. This guy already gets it. He's here trying to prove that Tennoji's path was right, despite him losing in the singles. I made it this far following the path that Hinomaru said. So now, with the fire my teammate passed to me, you're gonna get an ass whooping you won't forget.